You're here. Thanks again for agreeing to this. Don't be. I only just arrived myself. The highest priority for today is establishing good negotiations with the chief of Wildfire. I'm about to get that process underway. Serval was a little delayed on the way over, but that doesn't affect our schedule.
Hold up, I wasn't that late.
Negotiations will be held in the Bouldertown Clinic. Serval and I are newcomers, so you'll have to lead the way. The underworld isn't exactly how I remember it.
Feels like we're not getting many friendly looks, huh?
Well, well, well. I don't think our little clinic has ever played host to an occasion like this.
We meet again, Mr. Oleg.
Oleg will do, son. Oh, you. You probably won't know. Our young Silvermane friend here and I had the pleasure of speaking to each other at a certain Guardian succession ceremony. We're not complete strangers. But as for this young lady...
The name's Serval. I'm, an ex-engineer from the technology division, and Japard's sister? Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, miss. The more the merrier. And it's good to have you here again. It bothered me and Natasha that we never arranged a formal welcome for you. Once we're done talking, you must all join us for a meal.
We'd be honored. But to your point, Oleg, let's finish our discussions first.
Quite right. Let's head inside. Too much commotion out here.
So she's your sister. The Landau family is full of talented young people, I see.
You're worried that Underworlders might still hold a grudge against the Silvermane guards. So you want to show your solidarity with the Trailblazers to build some trust. Seems like a sound strategy to me.
Rebuilding trust between the two worlds has always been a priority for Lady Bronya. People here must have felt abandoned by the guards after the passage was sealed off. If we were to simply take over the underworld in the name of the Supreme Guardian, I can only imagine how people would react.
Seems like you have a good handle on the situation. I see now why you made captain at such a young age.
So, you're also saying the guards want to work with Wildfire and use our reputation to win back people's support, correct?
I wouldn't use those exact words, but that is more or less what we want to achieve.
If that's the case, I've got a question for you. Since this offer comes from those who left us to our fate for more than a decade, how would you react if Wildfire refused?
She's not trying to be diplomatic about it, is she? Who is she, anyway?
The barrier between the surface and the underground was the product of the former Supreme Guardian's misjudgment and the policies that resulted from it. The people of Belobog should have stood together, but instead, we were made to blame and hate one another. Lady Bronya wants Belobog to heal, so the Silvermane guards need to regain the people's trust. But we won't achieve that by kicking doors open and policing everyone around. As a grassroots organization, Wildfire did an extraordinary job maintaining order for over a decade in the absence of the guards. I can only imagine how much work you put in to protect the underworld. I can assure you that the guards are not here to seize power. If it takes time for the people to trust us, so be it. We're willing to take small measures and serve as an auxiliary force to Wildfire to help maintain peace. I hope you can see that everything we do to rebuild trust and make Belobog work for all.
he never used to be this emotionally intelligent.
That's an answer I can accept. Oleg, what do you think?
I think there's no need for the guessing game to continue. It's obvious we share the same goal. With the help of Branya, Serval, and Japard, we're one step closer to rebuilding a united Belobog.
I agree. Tell Branya that Wildfire will work with the Silvermane guards on security matters. However, things aren't simple down here. Please also tell her to draw up plans in case the situation demands...
Monsters! Monsters from the fragment! They're swarming toward the town!
Not good. Stay here, Natasha. The patients need you. The soldiers...
Understood. We'll be counting on you.
Everyone rushed outside. I should probably see what's happening.
Please, help my friends! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you all.
What happened? Take a breather.
The monsters invaded the mine. Please, you have to save my friends. Otherwise, those things would tear them apart.
Don't worry. The Silvermane guards are trained for these situations. Where do we find them?
The Great Mine! The one with the big ore vein!
Understood. I'll send my men to set up a perimeter and start the rescue operation right away. Mr. Oleg, please entrust the Silvermane guards with the rescue. The defense of Boulder Town will need Wildfire's expertise. Watch out for ambushes, and be ready to receive wounded soldiers.
You're a natural-born commander. Understood. Leave it to me, son. Your troops will be unfamiliar with the layout of the mine. I'll send some of my men to be your guides.
Thank you. In the name of the preservation, I promise we'll do I'll go on ahead and lead the troops to the mine. Catch up to it.
I couldn't get a word in while they were talking. A duty-bound soldier and a resistance leader. It's hard to be rock and roll in front of people like that. You know, maybe I need to put my inner struggles in a broader context. You're right. I've probably been idle for too long. It's easy to get stuck in your own head. It's just... I see people fighting for their lives, and here I am thinking about how to escape. Wait a minute. Was that Japard's plan all along? Use guilt to make me stay? That's true. Anyway, since he asked for help, it's time to... You know the way to the Great Mine, right? Let's catch up with... That's all you needed to say.
Put all artillery units on standby. Wait for my command to bombard enemy positions and cover our infantry advance. We have a choke point here. Tell all infantry units to switch to double line formation. Close quarters in front, gunners behind. Remember, get the wounded out as soon as possible, and always secure your flanks before advancing.
Yes, sir!
Ah, you're here. Get ready. We need to help the infantry. The back of the mine has been secured. The battle is fierce. I need to get...
I don't know much about warfare, but Japard, let me and her clear the way for you. You should stay in your command post.
Thanks, Serval. But please, I made a promise to Mr. Oleg to save as many people as possible.
There's no stopping you once you've made up your mind.
Let's move out. We need... All civilians, please go to the bridge immediately. The Silvermane Guard...
There's a monster heading this way.
Bring it down. We need to cover them.
Turn up the volume. Ha! 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 Defend the weak.
Excuse me, coming through.
Let's rock. Ha! 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 Not a scratch.
It made it easy for us. But we can't let our guards down. It's safe here. Let's move on.
Burn away. You won't get away. Flaming lance. Forward.
One step closer to the stars.
Can't stop the run.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
This song, keep up. My tempo. Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all. The best is yet to come. Japard, look. The miners have put up a makeshift defensive line.
Are you a Silvermane guard?
That's right. We're evacuating the miners together with Wildfire. Are there any other civilians?
Silvermane guards and Wildfire are working together. Oh, civilians. I saw a girl run out from our defensive position just now. My brother went after her, but they haven't come back.
Understood. I'll bring them back. The guards and Wildfire have set up defenses on the bridge. You should head...
Thank you. Please.
Oh no!
Leave the battle to...
Okay. Thank you.
Turn up the volume. Come one, come all. Defend the weak. You've got a lot of nerve. Keep up. My tempo. Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Excuse me, coming through.
Turn up the volume.
Indestructible.
You've got a lot of
Stop the
nerve.
bleeding.
Let's rock. Fracture. Flaming lance. Forward. Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Time for something savory.
Come one, come all.
For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Defend the weak.
Relax, deep breaths.
Let's rock. Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all. One at a time.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time for something savory.
Indestructible.
Flaming lance. Forward.
Stop the bleeding. Relax, deep breaths.
Fracture.
For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
You've got a lot of nerve.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Defend the weak.
Time for something savory.
Let's keep searching for the missing girl and the miner.
Is it me or is it cold here?
won't get away! Flaming lance! Forward! Turn up the volume! Ha! 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 You won't get away!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Indestructible.
Excuse me, coming through.
Keep up my tempo! Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all! Flaming lance! Forward! Defend the weak. You won't get away! Someone, come on! Turn up the volume! You won't get away!
One step closer to the stars.
You won't get away!
Time for the main event.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all! Keep up my tempo! Someone, come on! You won't get away!
Excuse me, coming through.
Indestructible. Flaming lance! Forward! Turn up the volume. One at a time. Defend the weak. You won't get away!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Let's rock! Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Pressure!
Excuse me, coming through!
You two, it's too dangerous here. Find the Silvermane guards and Wildfire at the bridge. They'll protect you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Zeno, take my hand. Let's get out of here. It's so cold here.
The monsters have gotten stronger somehow. I don't remember them being this difficult.
Thank goodness we got here in time. If we'd arrived in...
That's one brave little girl.
Huh? I wouldn't go that far. I only had Dad to deal with. He could be fierce, but nothing like the science. My problem with him wasn't that he was a I just couldn't believe that he never lifted a finger to oppose Cocolia's order to seal the passageway. Vowing to protect the Underworlders in one breath, and then deciding they deserve to be abandoned in the next? Family code of conduct.
Father was a soldier. He wasn't... Never mind. I know I sound like I'm defending him.
I'm angry just thinking about it.
Running away doesn't solve the problem. I'm not trying to change your mind. I just want to know that your choice to leave this planet...
My choice.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. I get what you're... Let's focus on the business at hand.
Okay. It could mean something we haven't encountered before is waiting for...
These monsters are tough.
Hey, did you just scare off a Fragmentum monster?
Kind of. There was one on its own. I managed to chase it away. Speaking of which, you came from that direction, right? You see two little kids, a girl and her brother? Ah, thank goodness. I chased the monster too far and lost him.
They'll be okay now. You should head back to the bridge too. The guards and Wildfire have set up a safe zone there.
Ah, thank you. All of you. And I heard there's a powerful monster down the road, some kind of leader of the pack.
Thanks for the intel. I think he was right about the monster. You two, no sudden moves. I've seen this type of monster a few times near the restricted zone. Ready? Here. Wait, don't get too close. Something's not right.
Huh?
These monsters are usually eager to fight. You're guaranteed a fierce battle. This one doesn't seem concerned about us. Careful.
The air... Did it just...
Steady. Get ready.
Did Gepard not hear that?
Gepard, Serval, Londo.
Did it just say Gepard and Serval?
That noise! Do Fragmentum monsters usually...
Talking? I just hear white noise. Wait, you understand it?
Our names? What's happening?
I heard rumors about this kind of monster. Shadows in the Fragmentum that assume human form are echoes of... If the rumors are true...
Galia... You just won't stop haunting me. I try everything to put the past behind me. And yet Galia, you witch! You've terminated my research and...
Calm down, Serval. It's just a Fragmentum illusion.
All that time we spent together, was any of it real? It was so easy for you to just leave this world behind. Don't you at least owe me an
Serval!
Londo, stand down. There is no place for you. The promised new world.
Sister, I know you want Madame Cacolia to respond. But this thing in front of us is our enemy. It was born out of the evil gathered in the fragment. Fight with us, sister. Let's dispel the shadow of the past once and for all. Of course, if you're not yet able to confront the past, then she and I will fight for you until your heart is ready.
I'm sorry, brother. I always make you worry when things get but I see what you're doing. Reverse psychology, huh? Well, seeing as we've Cacolia, let's settle this bad blood right here, right.
Felt it. That's it. Flaming lance. Forward. Turn up the volume. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Indestructible.
Sagacious discernment.
Keep up. My tempo. You won't get away. You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Excuse me, coming through.
Turn up the volume.
For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try 'em all.
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all. Defend the wing. Flaming lance. Forward.
This moment.
Let's rock.
Serval. 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 Why do you always have to stand in my...
The temperature is returning to normal. The monsters are retreating. I think it's safe to say that the shadow of Madame Cacolia was the reason for this invasion. The other anomalies we experienced were whatever the case. We've managed to avert a crisis. Are you okay? Indeed it was. We're lucky to have an experienced fighter like you who can adapt to different enemies. It would have taken us much longer to fight off the shadow without you. Serval?
I feel like something heavy, all that noise before it perished. Did you catch? I see. You really made no effort anyway. It doesn't matter any.
I can tell you mean it this. I'm happy for you, Serval. It's not looks like we accomplished our mission. I need to get back to the guards and Wildfire to wrap things up. You two should head over to Natasha's place and check in on the wounded.
Sure. Come find us later at the clinic.
Fancy a coffee?
Well, are you hurt?
Let me take a...
I see. Thanks for bringing me up to speed. The clinic has been busy while you were gone. We've treated many people. Soldiers, all in all, I owe everyone a big thank you. It would have been much harder if wildfire had up. Thanks to Captain Japard, we managed to keep our losses to a minimum. I'm sure people will begin to appreciate this. How could I forget about you two?
You're too kind. They deserve the real credit.
Sounds like you went through a lot of danger. Are you hurt?
I'm all right, don't worry. Everything worked out eventually.
Miss Natasha.
Is that Japard?
Mr. Oleg has a pretty good handle on what's needed. He's arranging for rescue teams and supplies to be sent over. He won't be back.
Looks like you guys have the situation under control. I'd love to sit down and chat with all of you, but oh, there was a girl and her brother who said you saved their lives. You might want to check on.
Natasha's right. We should make sure those children are...
Come on, drink it up and...
But there's smoke coming out of it.
It's you. You saved us from the monsters in the mine. You guys are... If you hadn't been there, we would have... I'll think of a way to repay you. I'll get a job and... That's very kind of you. If Mom and Dad were still here, they'd want us to return the favor.
Mom and Dad went somewhere far away a long time ago.
They'll come back one day, Zeno.
So, you're looking after your brother on your own?
Not really. It's my responsibility as a sister. I'm just worried that my brother is too young to survive in the underworld. To think he might have to live on his...
The misjudgment of the former Supreme Guardian isolated the underworld for more than a decade, but under Lady Bronya's leadership, the Silvermane Guards will atone for past mistakes and bring relief to the...
Captain Japard.
Taking care of yourself is hard enough under these circumstances, let alone if you have a brother. Zeno, right?
Yes, Mr. Captain.
You're still young, so you need to stay under your sister's wing. But when you grow up, be there when she needs you. And listen to her when she
Okay, sir. I'll protect my sister.
Thank you, Captain Japard. Zeno and I will remember you.
You know, I'm pretty good at turning a happy reunion into a tear fest. If you're not too tired, Japard, can I talk to you? What you said back...
Of course I did. And it wasn't some last-minute speech I cobbled together. We can't always face problems alone and build walls to keep people out.
I know what you're up to, Jeppy.
Huh? What do you mean?
You made it sound like you were talking to those kids. Who's building that wall now?
Well,
Japard. Change of plan. I've decided to stay in Belobog.
Serval, I just want you to know that I would have supported your decision.
I know that, Japard. Don't worry. What you said was the last piece of the puzzle for me. I suddenly realized that I've always found it hard to handle complex relationships. The first thought I have when things don't work out is to run away. After all, I'm not doing this on my...
Right.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have had any idea about the hardships people were going through. I have one last thing that I might need your help with. I want...
Say no more.
Oh, but before that, I need to go back to the workshop. It's all right. I've got Japard with me. It's cold here. Is this imprisonment device? They had such advanced technology back in the day.
This is where Madame Cocolia died.
She gave something back in death. I wanted to come here to perform for Cocolia. I'm glad you guys are here to witness it. Not the nicest spot for a show. And the equipment could be better.
The stage is yours, sister.
Look at me, Cocolia. Don't you? Because I will no longer live in your shadow!
Happy?
Happy. I just wish I could have seen the look on her face. Shame. Well, that's all from me. As for tonight...
So, you're getting the tab?
Fancy a coffee? Careful now. Don't get your clothes wet.
There's plenty of precious stuff in here. You aren't looking for treasure in the museum while pretending to volunteer.
No, I'm not.
Oh, what's this gadget? This monitor and this keyboard. See, there's this piece of paper here. It says Pena Sergeyevna. Is that the owner's name? Sounds a bit...
These are all relics, sis. Please don't touch them. What if you break something?
We were just waiting for you.
Long time no see. I wanted to talk about this in our chat group, but sis won't have it.
Actually, I want to talk to you about our little links.
So you know her? Well, that makes this easy. She just came back from a scientific exploration on the snow plains, but she seems really out of it. Almost like she's worried about something. And she won't tell us what happened. We're really worried and want to help, but we don't know where to start.
The last time I saw her, she was preparing to meet someone on the snow plains. She even asked for a stove set from me, but no matter how Japard and I asked and probed, Link simply refused to tell us who she was going to meet. So that's why Japard and I came up with this idea. We'd like you to help us find out.
One more thing. Don't let her discover you. Otherwise, she'll...
Thank you. We're worried about her meeting strangers.
She's used to doing research alone in the snow plains. And we've always...
Oh, right. If you're gonna go find Lynxie, you gotta know what she looks like. Don't worry, she stands out. She's blonde like us, and, we're putting our dearest baby sister in your hands this time. Let us...
Thank you.
Want to know more about the after-school classes?
That girl over there. Seems like she fits Serval's description. That must be Lynx. Let's hide here and observe for now.
Lynxie, I'm here! Let's go! I never knew how long it took to get from the administrative district to the snow plains. So much snow. Even in the northern mountains.
Well, the snow is supposed to get heavier later in the day. We need to find a good place to set up camp first.
Right. The guide says we should find a flat, dry, sheltered location.
Oh, you remembered all that? I expected no less from you. But, well, we'll just keep moving and see. The place has to be convenient enough for us to observe.
Thanks, I'll leave it to you then. Flat, dry, sheltered, facing the sun, high elevation. And we need to be able to observe the aurora. And this slope has a good view. It'll be easy to watch the aurora.
Excuse me, coming through!
Oh! Is that... Flat, dry, sheltered, facing... This area is sheltered and facing the sun. Plus it's flat ground.
But there are cliffs all around. We'll be in trouble if there's a landslide or a rockfall. Also, I remember a good place that's not too far from here.
Huh? Okay. It's probably best to stick close. We're at a dead end. Lynxie, are you sure this is the place?
Yep. This is the path to Candor Valley. There are low cliffs on both sides, but I cleared all the monsters here a while ago. So it should be safe and sound. Also, the mountain wind during this season usually comes from the north, which is another reason why we couldn't camp on that previous slope. These two hills can block the snow plains gales for us.
I never even noticed. Huh. camping is a complicated science. Oh, not really. But the environment outside of Bellabog is... If the weather here was as good as inside this... That's true. I hope that becomes a Only problem is, the view here isn't great. Don't worry about that for now. Let's get the tent ready, then go find... Sure, I can help out with... Okay, then I'll go set up the stove. Oh, darn. Doesn't seem like an easy... Weird. That's what the guy... Hey, Linksy! Come and have a look at this. I did everything according to the guide, but the tent's still wobbly. Main poles, check. It's the pegs. I forgot to mention, thick snow needs leaded iron pegs. Got it. It's definitely sturdier. It's, I've got a question too. Can you... Huh? Sure, let me... The geomarrow fuel activation No. Did I bring the wrong stove? Does this mean we have to make a fire with geomarrow? That's okay. These components are really common. Maybe we can find it. You take it easy. Finding food is easy, but finding that component is gonna be hard. We'll do our best. If we can't find one, we'll just do it. There might be spare stove. Huh. Of course I do. I didn't find any components, but I got... It hasn't decayed. Really? No. It's all thanks to the eternal freeze. We can eat raw fish. 700... There's something... Come on, camping is about... Is this... Yep. That... Actually... Huh? Yep. They look really similar. I see. Yeah, it's better. This crate looks promising. Well, no, are these... Sure looks like... Could it be... Bellabog... Oh, it's a legend. Oh, I've only chanced upon it a few times myself. Oh, I feel like... hold on. Sam... something... Coast... something... I can't... Guess it can't be the Bellabog caveman then. Don't worry, Linksy. Let's leave the sausages here. I think... It's probably best to stick... Huh? You found... There's food in... Really? I'm there. Oh, these are mimic snow slugs. Yeah. No. These slugs taste really good. That sounds... I think we've searched through... Nope. Oh, it's fine. Kayla? What's up? Is it some kind of animal? Linksy, wait! That thing in the camp is a dangerous fragmentum creature. I see it too. Don't be fooled by its appearance. About 20% of... We haven't figured out everything about it yet. What? That must be the first step in their mind control process. You relax. We should defeat it just to be safe. I didn't even get to take a photo of it last time. Can I at least take a picture? I understand, but the sound of the... It might be looking for an opportunity to...
Yeah, that's the nature of these little... Well, that's my conclusion from my long...
Sorry.
Oh, don't be... Anyway, Christ... Huh?
Awesome! Lynxie, look! It's a... What about you, Lynxie? Did you...
It's great we finally found the component.
Huh?
No? Nope. That's all... Yeah.
Oh, no magic here. Just a trigger.
My sister.
Yep, that's her.
Nothing. Just, sometimes I'm a bit...
Same as you then.
What?
I'm serious. Outdoor explorer, mechanic, they're both experts in their field, right? Anyway, it wouldn't be hard for you to get her to teach you something.
When you say, never mind, it's getting...
Yay! That's my favorite part!
Anyways, every ingredient has its own effect, and combining them will create unexpected... Ooh, what kind of effects are they gonna make? Raw fish.
I don't think...
Oh, don't worry. I'll make them into a hot pot.
You're putting canned sard...
Oh, well then, this will be the main...
What?
Oh, come on, it's... Ta-da! The super...
It smells so good. I'm so full. Guess now we just wait for the light show.
The aurora should start soon. Before that, Pela, why did you suddenly want to come camp?
Huh?
Well, aren't you always saying how you just want to lie in bed when you get off work?
Sorry.
No, I mean, sure, I'm not the most sociable of people, but I love camping with a good friend. I had a great time. It's been a lot of fun. No, you're always like this. Even on this camping trip, you keep track and really don't need to. Just leave it to me. Camping is about relaxing. No need to be so...
I know. It's just, I was really getting into the camping. I felt like I finally got around to doing the things I always...
So all those comics you drew for the Tales series didn't count?
I have to hide those from other people. Yeah.
Oh, you care about other people's opinions too much.
I suppose. I wish I could...
Oh, I'm not as... I don't know how to handle my brother and sister. They're both really capable and awesome people. Just what? I'm already a grown-up. Why can't they just stop worrying and let me do what I want?
That's...
Sorry, I shouldn't talk about this.
It's okay. It's not like I even know what she So, when's the aurora due? Careful, Lynx! There are monsters coming! How did it get here?
Let's focus on the fight first.
Time for good old counterattack! Inputting commands. Whoa! Gotta stop the bleeding. Oh! Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Rules are made to be broken.
Take this!
Excuse me, coming through. Inputting commands. Whoa! These fragmentum monsters are coming out of thin air. They were probably attracted by the stove. The Stellaron crisis is over. I see. Wait. Where did you come from all of a sudden? Pela? Who is this? This is the Trailblazer, the savior of Belobog. Oh. I see. Well, it was so. What's a big hero like you doing out here? Oh, never mind. I can take a guess. Serval, they're always like this. It's impossible to get some private time as their younger sister. Yeah. Hold on. Isn't that what I just said? All right. It's all because Serval and Japard are worrywarts. Besides, since you followed us all the way here, you probably know why we're out camping today. So stay and watch the aurora with us. It's about time for it to appear. Hey, Linksy! Look! Come this way. Wow. This is the largest aurora since the Stellaron crisis. We're really lucky to see it. Yeah, really lucky. So awesome! I got to taste Linksy's cooking and see the aurora. This Snow Plains adventure was the... You look really happy. Huh? Me? I'm not that. Yeah, go for it, Pela. It was a great experience. Thanks to you, Linksy. Anyway, what now? Back home? Wanna go out for a midnight... We can. I heard a pretty good steak place opened up in the south of the administrative district. We can go try it out. Sounds good. That's settled then. Let's part ways for now and... Pela, hold... What's up? This is for you. What is... I found this on the ground before I fixed the stove. I guess that fragmentum creature dropped it. I think... It might be best if you check it out yourself. Enya Sergeyevna. I see. Thank you, Linksy. Let's meet up here later tonight.
I should go talk to Japard and Serval at the workshop.
You know what I mean. Between expeditions, it's always a challenge to make time with Lynx. But why doesn't she want to talk to us?
Calm down. We've got her down. Hey, we were just talking about...
How was it? With Lynx? So...
What can I say? Sounds like a lengthy expedition, all right. No way! As long as Lynxie can protect herself, I'll be supportive.
Serval is right. This time. This was Lynx's, but exploring the snow plains is still...
All right, calm down. She'll be... Thank you for being around for this. As for how we'll communicate with Lynxie in the future, you really helped us a lot this time.
Careful now. Don't get your clothes wet.
You're here too. I went back, stored my supplies, and let's wait for Pela together. I think she's looking over the contents of that flash drive. I'm guessing you don't know about Pela's mother. Pena Sergeyevna was Belobog's greatest outdoor explorer. She's famous in Belobog. You might have heard of... Anyway, Pela was born. Yes, they say that despite her pregnancy, then, finally, tragically, there were complications. The only good thing was that Pela... The flash drive... It was something Madame Pena. Madame Pena asked a colleague to take her terminal, and she said that once Pela was older, But that colleague was attacked. During the attack, he dropped the flash drive in confusion. Apart from Madame Pena, nobody knew. From the moment she knew she was pregnant to the day of Pela's birth. Never missing a day. I'm fine. There's somewhere I want to go. Will you come too? The workshop. I'll wait for you there. Serval, Japard. I'm back.
Lynx! You're finally... what's with the red eyes? It's...
Japard? Way to make it obvious. Welcome home, Lynxie. Oh, it's okay. Seems like a lot went down in the snow plains. I think we need a little private time.
I should give them some time together.
Defend the weak.
Time for something savory.
Turn up the volume. Flaming lance, forward!
The best is yet to come.
or rock with it. My music conquers all. Someone come on.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I'm okay. Defend the weak.
Turn up the volume.
To the finish.
Excuse me, coming through.
Keep up my tempo. Ha! Ha! Ha!
You won't get away.
indestructible. Flaming lance! Forward! Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!